Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another Sunday Reset video. My name is Tiffany, and I am so happy to have you joining me today. I want to start by asking you to forgive my voice. I have been dealing with a little bit of a head cold that is just making its way through my family. Gotta love the change of the season, but I'm still here to bring you some cleaning motivation today to either help you get yourself up and ready to go for the new week or to just come along beside you as you get your things done on your list today. I'm getting started with probably one of my least favorite chores. It's right up there with dishes and mopping, and that is cleaning out the fridge. It really wasn't too bad. It just had a lot of leftovers and things had just gotten a little bit messy. So I'm getting started by emptying everything from the center of the fridge. I'm not going to really be working on the door organization today, but I'm taking everything out of the center here and putting it onto my island and throughout my kitchen. It was a little bit messy because I had a ton of stuff to put away, but I just wanted to get this all organized and cleaned out before putting in all the fresh groceries. So that's what we're going to get started with today. This video is a little bit longer, so if you need to, grab yourself a snack or a cup of coffee and let's get some stuff done. Once the fridge was completely empty, I started by grabbing my vacuum. I just wanted to get up like all the crumbs and things like that I didn't want to, just focus on wiping up. There were some just dry crumbs that I could get up. And once I had that done, I'm using the Method grapefruit cleaner today to wipe down the inside of the refrigerator. So I love this cleaner. This is a very fresh smelling, easy cleaner that seems to get a lot of stuff up. And I just love how clean it all smells when it's done. It really does have a very true grapefruit smell. So that's what we're going to be using today. I could take all of this out and wash it in the sink, but I try to do this regularly so that I don't have to do that. That is like really involved, and I did not want to have to do that today. So that's what I'm doing, trying to wipe things down to keep them clean, to avoid having to take everything out and scrubbing it down. If you haven't cleaned out your fridge in a while, this is your friendly reminder that it's probably time. It was definitely time for me. I'd put it off longer than I needed to, but regularly doing this makes the job so much easier than putting it off like I have done with my oven. That's not happening today, but it needs to happen very soon. When you're wiping down the inside of your refrigerator, this is just a reminder to make sure you wipe down all of the parts of the refrigerator. So obviously all of the drawers and the shelves, those are the easy to remember parts. However, there are lots of other little parts within the refrigerator to remember around all of, the doors and the top and all that good stuff. So make sure you take a second to kind of wipe the whole thing down. I didn't wipe down the outside of the refrigerator only because I do that all the time. This was really just focusing on things I don't do regularly, but just making sure you're wiping everything down. It'll feel like you have a brand new refrigerator. My husband actually commented how clean and fresh the refrigerator looked. And honestly, like I said, it had been a really long time. So like I'm doing here, just taking all of like the really smudgy stuff off the inside here, stuff that, the stainless steel cleaner doesn't get off. I wouldn't do this to the front of my stainless steel. However, this part here in the inside where kiddo fingerprints always are, definitely needed some really good scrubbing, more than just the stainless steel cleaner. Once I was done wiping everything down, I'm just going to go ahead and start reloading the refrigerator in as organized of a fashion as I possibly can. The clear acrylic organizers that I'm using in today's video are linked in my Amazon storefront, and I find them to be really nice for keeping things contained, especially things that may leak or go bad. It just makes it easier to clean out the drawers. I think that's why my vegetable drawer didn't need as much scrubbing, because we definitely had some of the things that needed to be scrubbed contained. So I'll have those linked for you in my Amazon storefront, which is linked down in my description box. nothing feels better than a super organized refrigerator. I feel much better and ready to start the week. Now we got to work on restocking the pantry. To get started with the non-perishable items, I always start by unloading all of the bags onto my countertops. This way I can just see what I have and I know what I have. Just makes it easier to organize and put things away. So I'm just going to go ahead and get all of the bags unpacked, and then we'll get them put away. I do order my groceries through Walmart. I do have a Walmart Plus membership, and it's wonderful. I have my groceries delivered to my house. It's fantastic, and I just really appreciate having that extra time in my day. If you're new to my channel, I am a full-time working mama of 5. I am a elementary school counselor. My husband is a special education teacher, and we have 5 crazy kiddos, 1 in high school, 2 in middle school, and 2 in elementary school. So I've got kiddos ranging from 15 down to 7. So we're very, very busy. We're an active family, and I do work 40 plus hours a week. So this is something I do on the side. So anything I can do to help my life, be a little bit easier is very much appreciated. And Walmart delivery has been wonderful. So this is not sponsored, but if you're a crazy busy mom or dad or parent or caregiver, I would highly recommend that you look into having your groceries delivered. It has just made life so much easier, and I don't despise getting groceries anymore because I don't have to go spend hours in the grocery store. Even with a list, it just takes forever. Loading the cart, unloading the cart, reloading the cart, and then unloading it again. It just is so, it's just such a monotonous chore that I really appreciate being able to do it this way. So right now I'm just speeding through reloading the things in the pantry. This video started off as over 2 hours of content. So I really did speed through things to make it a little bit more manageable. Putting groceries away, I've complained about this before. It takes forever, but it's got to get done, and it starts the week off right. It is a chore I like to do. I love doing provisioning in my house. It just makes me feel really, really good being able to provide for my family. So I probably spend 75% of my day in the kitchen, either cooking, cleaning, thinking about cooking, meal planning, prepping, those types of things. But I absolutely love it. It's my love language. It's how I show my family that I love them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Another thing I try to do, which is not like a very novel idea, it's really not. It's just, if you're wondering why I'm putting the bread in the freezer, that's because I always try to have like backups of things ready to go. So bread goes really quickly in my house. If we all have a tuna sandwich in a day, like the loaf is pretty much gone. So I try to have backups. So I always have extras in the freezer. I always have an extra ketchup on hand. I always have extra, peanut butter, extra syrup for, pancakes, things like that, just because stuff goes very, very quickly in my house with so many of us living here. So that's why there's bread in my freezer. Okay, now that we're done putting away all of the new food, it's time for the reason why I avoid cleaning out the fridge, and that's the leftovers. The fridge is where the leftovers go to die sometimes. I am a big leftover eater. I bring them for lunch almost every single day. However, sometimes, certain meals they're not always the best the next day, or you don't really want to eat them repeatedly. So leftovers get lost in there. It happens. So I'm just dumping out what we have, and then we're going to get all of those dishes cleaned. I'm just reloading the dishwasher because it was done. My children do these things. And so sometimes I just go in and fix it to make them a little bit more, efficient. So that's what I'm doing here. And we're going to get this all loaded up, and then we'll be done finally with the refrigerator clean out. Next up, I want to show you some items I snagged at Target that were on clearance. This is this beautiful serving bowl from Hearth & Hand. It normally was over $20 and I got it for $11.50. As well as this casserole dish. I had my eye on this and it just went on clearance. It was like $30-something and I got it for $17. I love it. It comes with that sweet little tray right there with the wooden handles. It just looks really, really nice. And since we're hosting Thanksgiving this year for the first time, I wanted to make sure that I had enough serving dishes, casserole dishes, all of that good stuff. I will be having an upcoming video talking about how I am planning and prepping for the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday. I'm so very excited. You're going to see a lot of prep in this video as well, so stay tuned, but look forward to a Thanksgiving first timer video coming up all about how I am planning for Thanksgiving, prepping for Thanksgiving, the things I've been purchasing for decor as well as tablescapes. I am beyond excited to share all of that with you. So continuing on with some of those items that I've been picking up for Thanksgiving, I'm going to show you some of the things I've gotten, and we're going to get them washed and cleaned up, getting them prepped and ready to go since it's right around the corner. First up is these adorable wine glasses or short cups that I got from Walmart. These are little serving bowls I picked up at Target on clearance. They were $1.99. These little leaf bowls I picked up at Michael's, 50% off, as well as this beautiful pie pan, a ceramic pie dish from Michael's as well. And I've also been picking up some new gold flatware. I'm so excited for all of these new items. The flatware I only pick in this video, I only have one set of 20, so 4 items per piece, because I wanted to make sure that it was good quality and that I liked it before ordering more. And I do love it very, very much. So I'm going to put it to the test to make sure that it works well. So before I link it for you down below, let me eat with it once or twice and make sure that it's good. But I love it very, very much. It is really sturdy and absolutely beautiful. I love the round shape of the spoons, and I'm excited to have those new items, as well as those amber colored glasses. Now, I already had 2 of those that I purchased for myself for wine and cocktails. I just thought they were really pretty for the fall. And then I just figured, you know what? I might as well get all of those for the table as well, for when my guests want to have wine or, some kind of drink in there. I am planning to have a signature cocktail at Thanksgiving, so they could have that in there as well. Those are from Walmart, and they are less than $3 per glass. They were like $2.20 something, I believe. So very worth it. They're beautiful and really great quality. Those are from Better Homes and Gardens. So we're going to get all of this stuff washed up and cleaned and put away. And I'm so excited to share more about those items with you in my upcoming Thanksgiving first timer video. Another item I picked up while at Target was a new runner for my kitchen. Now, I would love to have a really pretty decorative runner in here. I can't decide what I want yet, so that's why I haven't purchased it. But in the meantime, I have this like shock absorbing kitchen runner that I picked up at Target. You find it in the aisle with all of the towels and things for the kitchen. And it does have a nice rubber bottom. It does give you a little bit of cushion while you're doing the dishes. That's why it's here under my sink. And I think I might put one, I don't want to make it too crowded. I thought about putting one on the other side by the stove, but for now, this is the one I have. The other one was filthy, tons of stains, and it's a really affordable rug. It's only $20. So I just grabbed a new one because I didn't feel like, trying to scrub the other one clean. Danny may take a power washer to it. We'll see if it does any good. If it does, great. If not, it's only a $20 rug. I didn't feel terrible replacing that one. Moving on into my coffee bar area, I picked up this little jack-o'-lantern mug over at Michael's on 50% off, as well as these adorable little Boo drink stirs. We have our Halloween party coming up next weekend, and I just thought these were a perfect little addition to our little drink station where we'll have cocktails and a fun punch for the kids. So I thought that those would be perfect to add in there as well. Finally, we're going to move into my living room where things were a little bit messy. What's new just needed to be kind of picked up and put back together, and I needed to do a good vacuum. You see Charlie down there. She knows I'm coming to move up that blanket. That's not her blanket, though she does find any blanket and make it her own. She has her own bed with her own blanket, but she'll make a bed wherever she wants depending on the day. So my son Ronan in the back, we're just chatting. He's trying to find his cell phone. So he's looking for my phone so that he can look for his using mine. So that's what he's doing here. Now he's going to go search for it, and we're going to get this living room cleaned up and wrap up today's Sunday reset. The last thing on my to-do list today was to blow off all of the leaves on our deck. We've been losing all the leaves on our trees around us. It's been very breezy. We've had a lot of storms this week, and all of the lovely leaves are falling. And although it's absolutely beautiful, it does just get really messy out here. And when we take the dog out, we do track in a lot of these leaves. So I'm just giving it a good clean. As you see, we have taken off the cushions on our sectional here, and that's because, like I said, it's been raining so much. But I am looking into getting just a cover so I don't always have to bring them in and out, because it makes us not enjoy it as much out here when we have to take them all out again before we can use it. That brings us to the end of today's Sunday Reset, my friends. I hope that you found some motivation in today's video, as well as a good dose of relaxation. It's always my goal for you when you're here at my channel. And if you are a new subscriber or new to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing and coming back for more. I do post new videos throughout the week, so lots of content to keep you entertained, relaxed, and motivated. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a great day, my friends. We'll see you soon.